Hey guys, so I'm just gonna talk real quick about my stats being in like the GKS or KGSP scholarship. So I've been asked a lot. I feel like people always are kind of curious to see what type of students get into the scholarship. But I just want to say we are all so different, even within the GKS scholars. Like we're so different. There are some that have like really high GPAs, like a 4.0, and then others that have like the minimum basically, which is like a 2.8 I think or something. So the minimum is there for a reason because people with the minimum do get in. So I just want to say don't expect to kind of know where you'll stand because honestly you might not know. There were people that had better stats than me and failed, and there are people that got worse stats than me and like passed through. So you can't really be comparing yourself all the time. But just because some people are curious, I will make this video. I will let you guys know what I have, what I applied with or whatever. So if you're interested in knowing kind of what I applied with, like what stats, then keep watching, I guess. So starting off with the GPA, so my GPA was a 3.46. So my GPA wasn't that high, it was kind of average, I guess, right? That was my GPA. I went to the University of California, Irvine in California. So my school is in the top 200 or top 500 universities worldwide. So that might also be something to think about. Other than that, I also had a double major, so I applied as a grad student, right? So I applied with stats from my undergrad. So I was a criminology as well as a film double major. That's what I applied with. I also studied abroad in Korea, but I wouldn't really say that this helped me a lot. Like honestly, it's not that much of like an important thing. There's so many students who studied abroad in Korea. I feel like there were so many people like that thought that they would get this scholarship because they studied abroad here, but that was not the case. But anyway, that's what I did. So I studied with the YIS, the Yonsei International Summer School. I had that in there, and then I also had like a year long of study abroad experience at Yonsei University. And then I did apply also for with the TOPIK. So I had TOPIK level 3 at the time, which is what I had. Also, I'm American, so I did not have to apply with the like the TOEIC or whatever, like the English exams or whatever. I don't have to do that because I'm American again, so I don't need that at all. I'm a native speaker. So I didn't apply with anything else other than my Korean, my TOPIK, and that's it. And that's honestly, that's not like mandatory. It's like most of the students there, literally I would say like 90% didn't have TOPIK, so doesn't matter. Also with my awards, I guess I would say I think I applied with a lot of like language school awards. I sent in a lot of like language school awards in Korea. I studied at Bugyongdae, I studied at Yonsei, right? I did like Korean language stuff. I think I did I think that was it. Those two schools. And then I also applied with the KIP program. So if you don't know what KIP is, it's a program in Korea that helps immigrants get like visas. So I finished that program, so I also had like a certificate like of completion. So I applied with that as well. I applied also with like volunteer work. So I worked at a hospital in Seoul where I helped teach the kids English. So I applied with that as well in my awards. And then I also sent in my undergrad, I didn't do a thesis, but I did do a research paper. So just for the sake of it, I sent in my whole like 25-page research paper. So I did that as well. That's kind of it, I would say, that I did, like my stats. So just GPA, my TOPIK score, no English score, right, because I'm a native speaker, and then the awards and whatever. Everything else that I talked about was, I think, what really differentiated me from other participants who had maybe better stats. Like there was some girl from like UC Davis, or like UC San Diego, whatever, and her GPA was like way higher than mine, and like she had TOPIK level 6 or 5, or I don't know what she had, but she had a higher TOPIK and she failed. So I wouldn't really say like focus on stats, but just because some people are curious, I'll upload this. But I think what really differentiated me from my competitors was my study plan, my statement of purpose, and I think that's it, right? Yeah. And then I had 2 letters of recommendations. Obviously, I had one of my professors back at home. He was my film professor. I had him. And then I had another film professor from Yonsei. So I don't know if that helped at all, but I had a Yonsei like professor also help me out. So that's it for my stats. If you have any other specific questions, go ahead and ask. Again, I applied for grad and not undergrad, so things are different. I applied through the US. We have 16 slots. But yeah, that's it. So if you have any more questions, please let me know. Bye guys. Thank you.